Hey Scorpio, welcome to your second week of June extended reading. These cards from your monthly reading talk about this being a time to break up the monotony and try something new by reviving a tradition from your ancestors, something that helped them through history get through hard times and maybe through some of the more recent decades hasn't been useful or has gone out of use, but you might be able to find new life and new inspiration and new energy for that now. So let's see what else, now that the week is here, what else Scorpio needs to know for the second week of June, and we'll see if it has anything more to say about that or if that's just its own message and what else is going to come out. So you have a strength card. Beautiful. This is having grace. This is having, it's very broad, so we'll have to see what else comes out, but this is being able to give a voice to that roar, translating your roar and your rage and your emotions into language and giving these things that don't have a voice actually a voice. And so you also have the High Priestess. So what you might be drawing from is your intuition. So there's a sense of translating like abstract feelings into words, things that it's wisdom and knowledge from your intuition that you get from the collective unconscious, that you get directly from source, and it comes in wordlessly. It comes in through dream symbols. It comes in through synchronicities, and you might not even be able to verbalize it right away. And so there is something, I'm hearing some kind of translation here of giving it strength, giving it life. The Ace of Swords, absolutely putting something into words, expressing a truth. So there's a truth that you know that you don't know how you know it or why you know it, and it might not make sense to the outside world, but it is a truth. It's almost an ancient truth. It's a genetic truth. It's something that you know in your bones, in your cells, and that's able to come out at this time. What do you have here? The Knight of Pentacles. So what this is now grounding that into reality and into a daily practice. The Knight of Pentacles with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me it's something that you do in small pieces every day, but it's something different every day. So usually this is something kind of like pennies in a jar every day that accumulate into something more. But it's more like, and I think I said this in your monthly reading, a different blank every day. So there is a grounding that you're doing that makes each day fresh and each day different, but that over time it has cumulative results. This is the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So much passion here, so much fiery energy, so much focused energy and focused drive and passion towards what it is that you want. So see, there's really kind of dark and shadowy energy through here, and then bam, look at all this life just springing out of nowhere. This feels like it can be health related. There's something here that with his little bags of whatever he has there, it feels like they could be seeds that she's planting here, and there's something that brings her health back to life. I think we ignore or don't often consider the way that our physical health and our mental health are so inextricably tied, and they often get talked about as these two separate things, but really you can't have one without the other. Oh sorry, I'm dropping cards everywhere. The physical health of the body, I mean, they aren't necessarily one and the same, but they do facilitate and support one another. And there are things that can go wrong mentally that do have a physical origin. And I see you tackling that now. I see you finding, okay, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, contentment, feeling just enough. This is a great place to end up. This kind of shows you being able to direct your focus and direct your energy to create something that feels good for yourself, to not wish upon a star and hope things will happen, but that you create it, that you're able to focus a desire from inkling into fruition here, into something that actually feels good in your physical environment, something that you can share with others, something that you can be proud of and say, I did this, I created this. There's that little cartoon Or the person's holding a little jar and it says happiness, and the person says, hey, where did you get that? And they go, I created it myself. With the Queen of Wands and this Knight of Cups, you are creating that happiness for yourself. And you are, with endurance and these kind of dark energies, you are moving through a kind of a dark time. You are facing your demons. You're facing something that really wants to roar and explode and create havoc in your life. And by handling it gracefully, and you don't ever tame this. This isn't, I think, taming that energy is the wrong term, but you become friends with it. You learn how to work with it. You learn its language and you build a rapport with it, and you learn how to actually channel that and direct it towards the changes that you want. And this is just beautiful. So there is a spiritual aspect here to this tradition that you might be drawing on from your ancestors. It could be some kind of morning practice that sets your intention each day, some kind of manifestation technique, something that grounds you in the present each day and makes each day unique. And it feels like it brings back a sense of excitement for what each day can hold, for what you can create each day. Instead of, oh, what fresh hell is going to befall me? Now you really feel like you're stepping into the driver's seat with the Strength card and being able to draw on things that where fears could have the High Priestess, that intuitive knowledge and that intuitive wisdom really can sometimes get mixed up with fear. And so it seems like you're learning how to discern what is fear from the ego and what is truly an intuitive message that you need to follow. And you're able to act on it. You're able to make it clear, because this is wordless communication from source that could overwhelm you, but you're learning how to put it into words, and you can channel that into decisive, passionate, energized, focused action and create the happiness that feels good for you in each day. So this Nine of Cups, this feels like everyday contentment. Every day before you're able to go to bed, feel like it was a day well lived, a job well done. It's like a pat on the back for, that day was in the bag, and this is what I created. This is what I accomplished today, and I feel good about it. And I can't wait for tomorrow to see what the next thing I'm going to create is. So I hope that helps you get through the week, Scorpio, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.